These are all of the different kind of meme coins that you need to know. Now, first up, there are two different versions. You've got the news, and then you've got the evergreen. Now, what this is the news meme coins are meme coins that are topical, so around current events. These could be tweets, current metas, things that are happening. Then you've got the evergreen meme coins. I'm just calling them evergreen because it's easy to say. Now, sometimes news meme coins can go over to become evergreen meme coins. An example of this could be something like Peanut, which was a news meme coin, but then it's popped over to something more evergreen as the community picked it up. Now, every meme coin doesn't need to start as a news meme coin and then go over to an evergreen. An evergreen meme coin could be something like we've seen, which is just a random dog meme coin. It could be a meme coin that is sort of cultural, like the TikTok meta that we're currently seeing, something like Riz, something like Sigma, something like Skibbity. That kind of thing is an evergreen meme coin because it already has a lot of social awareness around it. It's not specifically news based. Now, the way that you trade these coins, these news coins, you want to be keeping them for 24 to 48 hours at the max. These usually have a very quick pump and dump narrative. The evergreen meme coins, what you'll see them do is you'll see them run up to a high, have a 70 to 80% pullback, then have another run up, down, and then up. If you have a look at a coin like Mog, a coin like Pepe, these are evergreen meme coins that have just had this run up, down, up, down, up, down, and they need those 70 to 80% pullbacks for accumulation to then pump up to the next level. Now look, before I go on, I do need to say this is not financial advice. Meme coins are very risky. You can lose a bunch of your money. So if you are going to be investing in meme coins, gambling with meme coins, please be safe when you're doing it. You can lose all of the money that you do put in. Now, these are the market cap ranges. We have 6 of them. They start at 100K and they go around to 1 billion plus. Now, these are risky up to the safer options. Now, I use this very, very loosely. The 100K ones are mainly just pump fund coins. These things are just churned out day in, day out. The 100K to $1 million range, this is the range that you'll kind of sit in if the coin is all right, it has a little bit of momentum, it has some kind of effort behind it. Once they run up to that $1 million mark, these are still within that 24-hour period. Once a coin hits a little bit of momentum, once it forms a bit of a community, you will start to hit this $1 to $10 million range. And this is very much the hardest range to break out of because you're still very risky. It's still very early on. It can just peter out and it kind of can go a little bit awry from here. Once you hit the $10 million to $100 million range, you then start to form communities. You then also have some organization when it comes to content, spaces, things like that they're putting out, and you have people actually really working for their bags in that $10 to $100 million range, and there is a lot of upside from here. When you get the $100 million to $1 billion range, this is when it's just on that trajectory. So with the $100 million range, it'll kind of dip down. It might run up to 120, then down to 80, and then back. It'll ping pong between these two ranges. But once you start to get above that 500 million, closer to that $1 billion range, you're almost in a blue chip, an evergreen, a very good coin that's going to run up. Now, once you hit the $1 billion range plus, there's usually a centralized exchange listing. It's everywhere. It's in the zeitgeist, and it is usually going to be doing quite well overall. But the upside for a $1 billion coin might be sort of 2 to 5x. Whereas once you have a look at the coin from 1 million to 100 million to jump up here, you can hit a 100x quite easy. When you get a coin in the $10 million to $100 million range, even up to the $1 billion mark, if you find a very solid community, you can end up with multiple X's as well. Once you get to the 100 to $1 billion range, what you end up here is you end up with a coin or a community that you're almost taking profits from and funneling them into. So you're trading these coins here in that 100K to $1 million mark. You then rotate those into the plays that you think have a little bit more room to run, which could be the 100 million to $1 billion range, hoping to catch a coin that is around that 100, get up to that 1 billion. You can get a nice 5 to 10x. And then you're sitting pretty and you're rotating profits up. What you'll see a lot of people doing is trading the trenches getting a winner that's in this middle section here. What they'll then do is bull post the ever-loving crap out of that to then hopefully run that up to that $10 million mark, but then rotate all of their bags into that $100 to $1 billion range, which is where people are really pushing these big coins. They're going really hard and they have some high conviction to then hopefully end up with a generational wealth bag when something gets listed and it ends up hitting the multiple billions. So how do you trade these? With the 100K mark, you're basically gonna be in it for 1 hour. You're gonna be staring at the chart. You're gonna be in and out. You're gonna chop that up very much. With the 100K to $1 million mark, this is going to be within that 24-hour period. You're going to be in that coin. That's what you're gonna be doing. The $1 million to $10 million mark, this might be a 7-day run as it starts to build up. It could be 2 or 3 days, but it's more than 24 hours. It's less than a week. Usually, once you hit the $10 million to $100 million coin mark, you're talking about a month here. You're excited for it. You think it's got momentum. It's slowly kind of building up and churning up over time. That $100 million to $1 billion mark, this is a 3 to 6 month play. You're going to be DCAing in. You're going to be buying up the dips because you think it has those listings. And the $1 billion plus, this will usually, you might not actually be buying into these. These will be the holds that will kind of flow on from the 100 million to $1 billion mark. But these things are basically until the cycle top. And what does this mean? Basically means that you're gonna be running these up. People are gonna be buying these until the cycle top. And then once it's all gone, it's just going to be a domino effect where everything just cascades down. Everyone liquidates everything and everything basically goes to zero. Now look, this is a guide, this is just an indication, these aren't rules, but this gives you a bit of an idea. If you're trading a $1 million to $10 million coin, you're not gonna be in and out of it within an hour. You can kind of have a look at this and get an indication of the types of plays, the types of research, and the types of communities that you're gonna be looking for when you're trading in these different market caps. When you combine this with the news in Evergreen, you can then start to see how you can transition from a news to an Evergreen coin with the different market caps and actually make safer plays. So those are the different kinds of meme coins, the different kinds of market caps, and how you should play the market. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this little breakdown. If you did, go down there, drop some love. I'd very much appreciate it. I had a pleasure making this video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.